What's going on, everybody? Bobby Laramie here from MC2, and today I wanted to talk to you about 3 amazing third-party applications that used to be exclusive only to Mixer.com. Well, now that Mixer.com is shutting down, these developers are looking for a home. So if you've been streaming on Twitch for a long time now, you better listen up, because these guys are game changers. So earlier this week, we all received the dreaded notification that Mixer was shutting down. And I think most of us knew this was going to happen. We just didn't realize it was going to happen this soon. There's a lot of controversial topics that were coming out on streamer Twitter related to sexual harassment, sexual assault from other streamers. There was some racial injustice that was occurring as well. A lot of negative things in the streaming world as a whole, not just Mixer, that were starting to pop up and blow up all over the place. And Mixer cut the umbilical cord. So now we have all these streamers who are kind of lost in the sauce right now. There was the opportunity for Facebook gaming. If you're partnered, you can be partnered on Facebook. I'm currently partnered on Mixer, so I have the opportunity to be partnered on Facebook. But with that comes some things that I'm just not really interested in. So I think a lot of the streamers are looking for jumping ship over to Twitch. There's also some folks going over to Trovo. Some big name individuals like King Cathalion and Tonzi are moving over to Facebook Gaming. But I think the majority are making their way back to Twitch. A lot of streamers started on Twitch, moved to Mixer, and now they're going back to Twitch. Unfortunately, moving to Twitch, we're all kind of like lost, confused. When I started on Twitch back in August of 2019, it didn't really look much like it does today. There's a lot of new things, a lot of new user interface modifications that we're completely unfamiliar with. And for those of you streaming on Twitch, over time, you've become familiar with them. And so it's going to take us time to get familiar with them. But there's 3 big tools that we used on Mixer. And those developers are taking time now, the next 30 days, to integrate the APIs for those third-party platforms over to Twitch. And this is going to be amazing. These tools were amazing on Mixer. And now they're going to be available to every Twitch streamer out there. And you really, guys, you take the time to go check these out. If you're comfortable on Twitch and you've been doing your thing and you got your Nightbot or whatever going on, I encourage you to take the time to see what Mix It Up is, or to see what Pink Meatball is, or to see what Pixel Chat is, because it can make your stream pop and it can give you the flair you need to differentiate yourself even more. So the 3 tools again are Mix It Up, which is a bot application, Pixel Chat, which is an overlay application. We've got speak to text overlays. You've got follow overlays, host overlays. We called them embers before, but now they'll probably have bit overlays. All kinds of different things, and I'll talk about each of these in depth a little bit more. And Pink Meatball. Pink Meatball is like a leaderboard overlay. You can get some kind of JSON editing, confetti pop up on your stream, and it just kind of rains down and looks really cool. So there's all these great, wonderful tools that are now available to every Twitch streamer that weren't previously there before. So the first tool I want to talk about is Mix It Up. Mix It Up is just an amazing and powerful bot that really takes your stream to the next level. I think most people start off in their streaming careers with Streamlabs OBS, aka Slobs, and a lot of the functionality is kind of integrated. You get that zombie follow alert, the simple host alerts. Mix It Up takes it further. There's a learning curve associated with it, and you're using like simplified programming, but it's worth the time, it's worth the effort, and you guys really should check it out. So here we have Mix It Up. Right? You can download this. I'll put a link in the description down below. There is a ability to get the, I would call it the beta version or the testing version for Twitch currently right now. I have opted into it, but I don't I haven't figured out the connection piece yet, but I can walk you through all of Mix It Up. I've become a Mix It Up guru. I've learned a lot about this system. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop the questions in the comments below. If you want to see more tutorials, deep tutorials, specific tutorials on what is going on with Mix It Up and how to even start or where to start, just comment down below and I will get back to you with more in-depth videos. To download this from the website, it's really simple. You just go to mixitapp.com, scroll on down all the way to the bottom, or just hit the download button and download the installer. Really simple. Once you download it, you'll connect it to your profile, your streaming profile. So for me, I'm currently connected to Bobby Laramie on Mixer.com. And this is what you'll see the first time you sign in. Right now, I've got a timer running on in my chat because I'm phasing out of Mixer. So I want people to see my socials. If they come see my channel, they can come check it out. So you might see some chat pop up here. You might see some hosts go off, but do not be alarmed. So on the right side is your viewers, your current people who are currently in your chat right now. I've got 7 active viewers in the chat, 12 chatterers. Really, this is the number everybody's looking at, is that 7 up top. Now, if we go to the hamburger on the left side here, we can see all the functionality that's provided to us. We have the basic chat, which we're looking at right now. We've got our channel settings where you update your channel title, the game you're playing, etc., the maturity level, commands, your basic commands like, shout out so-and-so or whatever you want to put in there. You have events, so if you get hosted or you get followed or someone pops into your chat, you can see that. You have Mixplay, which I don't know if this will be available to Twitch, but man, Mixplay is amazing and is one of the most awesome things that was available on Mixer. And I'm sure there's going to be some third-party developers working on Mixplay on Twitch. So don't discredit this one. This is like, if you've ever been on Mixer and you've seen interactive buttons down below the streamer's video, that's what Mixplay is. It's interactive buttons. You can push a button, something pops up on the screen, or a GIF pops up, or confetti, or whatever. There's a sound bite, whatever you want. It's like a soundboard. Think of it like a soundboard. Timers is what I have currently going on right now. You can put timers on all your social links. Like, hey, here's my Discord link, and it'll pop up every 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and you can set it just like that. Action groups. If I were to do things over again and start over again, and I have, action groups is really where you want to start. Build commands in action groups, because if you try to build them elsewhere, it gets confusing when trying to bring them all together. Remote, if you have a remote, like a Stream Deck or something like that. But the great thing is Stream Deck already has integration with Mix It Up, so you can actually run commands through your Stream Deck through Mix It Up. Users, you can check out all the users that come to your stream. You can see how long they've been to your stream, how long they've been online, how long they've been offline watching your stream, what their current currency levels are, etc. Currency rank inventory, you can set currency for your channel. You can set the rate at which it's earned. It's just very versatile. So Stream Pass and Redemption Store are new things. I'm looking at the new version of Mix It Up. Again, this is like the test phase, so I'm not really sure what these do yet, but I will look at those and provide feedback later. When we talk about overlay widgets, these are really cool widgets that you can just add as overlays to your stream. You just jump in here, add an overlay. One thing we used on Mixer was a Spark crystal. You can add custom HTML if you'd like. You grab it, you throw it in there, and you basically assign it to an overlay that you have set. And I'll talk about more of that stuff later as well. Games are your simple games like roulette or stealing, if you want to have currency kind of games that go on. Giveaways are awesome. I know a lot of people now are from Mixer are using the Pixel Chat giveaway, which we'll talk about here in a little bit as well. That thing's amazing too. But this is very simple. You can run off your chat currency. So yeah, command Sex Panther, and I usually give coffee mugs away on my channel. So you type in the giveaway item, how long it's going to be, how many entries, and so on and so forth. Game queue is if you want to play with your viewers, you can build a game queue and have people !join, and then it just basically starts a queue for people that want to play in your game. Song request functionality has been disabled as far as I know, so there's no linkage with Spotify, especially with DMCA strikes, so don't even worry about that. Quotes are !add quote is the command, and you can add a quote, and you can see them all right here. And I'm not even going to look at mine right now because they're probably hilarious. Statistics, you can see what right now I've got 7 viewers. I'm currently streaming to Mixer right now through my other computer, but currently rocking 7 viewers. This is just your current stats of the current stream you're on. Moderation, all the moderation tools you need to make your stream nice and tight so you don't have any trolls ruining things. For the auto hoster, I don't know if the auto hoster is going to be implemented for Mix It Up. We will find out later as we get closer to the end of July or towards the end of Mixer to see if the auto hoster will remain in this version of Mix It Up. But the auto hoster is self-explanatory. Those on Twitch, you guys know what the auto hoster is, so nothing there. So services, this is probably where you really want to start, and hopefully you just didn't get ahead and start making commands. But services is a very important part to start, and this is where you can see all the linkages around your system that link to Mix It Up to really enhance the functionality and variety of your stream. And last up is the accounts you have linked and the about section. There are some other cool things that are kind of hidden the first time you look at this, and it's in the little cog in the upper right. So if you click that little cog, you can kind of see some other functionality. Again, I don't know if these will be there. I hope they are, because it's just really, really awesome. But if you want, you can see when a user joins your chat or leaves your chat. You can see event alerts like donations or embers or hosts or whatever. You can have sound alerts when people join your chat. Recommend you turn all that stuff off. I actually recommend you turn off the join and leave, because that can get depressing and it can get tempting. You might want to call people out and be like, "Oh, hey, so-and-so, thanks for coming into my stream," but don't do that crap. Like, it's just gross. Don't do it. It's poor taste. But the real, I mean, feel free to go through any of these other settings, but the big one here is overlays. I have made a ton of overlays, and if I was to disconnect, Mix It Up with all these overlays intertwined, you would just see all this red lettering of like no overlay connection. I recommend you make different overlays. Don't just have one overlay where all your stuff goes. I've got one for my viewers, so when I have someone host my channel, I have their stream avatar pop up in the middle of my screen and say, thank you for the host, and I'll play a video behind it that I've developed and designed. So that is Mix It Up. That is a really simplified version of Mix It Up. It gets really in depth, but I have to break it down in a different video so you guys see what I'm talking about. Next up is Pixel Chat. Pixel Chat is an overlay tool, as we discussed, so you can develop all kinds of new overlays. Basically, kind of like OBS, you develop a scene, and you go into these scenes. I've got Pixel Live here, or a news station scene, since I run a news station, or goals. If I want to edit my goals section, I can go ahead and edit it. You can create new scenes. I can add a component. A lot of people like the Pixel closed caption overlay, and this is great. A lot of people say, well, I don't need closed captioning, why would I use it? Well, Monday through Friday, when people are working, and they should be working, and they want to watch Twitch, or they used to want to watch Mixer, some people will pull this up at their desk and keep it muted. And now if you have closed captioning, and it's not perfect, but if you have closed captioning, they might be a little bit more involved in your stream. Again, it's not perfect. It says some funny things sometimes, but the guy who developed Pixel Chat is like 19 years old, and he's a one-man show, and this is all made by one person. There are some bugs here and there, but overall, it's just amazing. So, take the time to get to learn it. It's very self-explanatory. You want closed caption, you want emotes. If you want smiley faces and hearts and stuff to fly up all over your screen, add a pixel emote overlay. This will probably be changed to bits. I know he's working really hard right now to transfer all this stuff over to Twitch. So that's Pixel Chat. And then lastly, we have Pink Meatball. Pink Meatball looks like they are a streamer. They were a partnered Mixer streamer, but they have some tools, and it looks like they've kind of disabled their tools right now. I used Pink Meatball for overlays specifically, and you would have Ember overlays, like who your greatest Ember donators were. You can get this stuff from Streamlabs or Streamlabels, but it's just way easier through Pink Meatball. So I know they're working on that. They also had the JSON subscribe action for Mixer partners. So Mixer partners could customize a JSON confetti that just kind of like blew up all over your stream to include into your chat panel with whatever emote you wanted. But the only way that I knew of to edit that is through Pink Meatball. So that's just another tool for you guys to have. So again, all these developers are working hard to develop these tools, and they're not going to be just for Mixer streamers. We are going to be the most involved with them. We're going to have the most knowledge about these tools as they surface over to Twitch. Start hitting us up. I mean, just because we came from Mixer doesn't mean we don't know anything. We have a lot of amazing content creators that came from Mixer. We need your help too. We need help learning Twitch. Like it is very overwhelming to see the kind of things that are on Twitch. Very cool. You guys have some cool functionality that we're excited to use, but we're all a bit overwhelmed, I would say. So just anyways, look out for these tools to populate here on the Twitch side. So Mix It Up, Pixel Chat, and Pink Meatball, 3 amazing tools that are going to be available to everybody now on Twitch. I don't know if they're going to make functionality for Facebook, but they are making functionality for Twitch. So if you're streaming on Twitch, you should definitely check it out. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you today. So again, Mix It Up, Pixel Chat, and Pink Meatball are those third-party tools that you want to look out for. And again, if you've been streaming on Twitch and you're comfortable and you want something new to really make your stream pop, I really, really suggest you check these out. These are game changers. They really are. The Nightbot can't compete with Mix It Up. I'm telling you right now. You will be blown away once you figure out Mix It Up. And again, I'll have more videos all about Mix It Up. I'll go into each little thing that everybody needs to know. But if you guys want to ask your questions, ask them down below in the chat, and we'll get to them as soon as possible. Okay? You guys have a great one. Take care. Bobby Laramie signing off.